Kendrick, thank you for being here. You were adamant the other night after Game 5, watching Kevin Durant goes down. He's your former teammate in OKC. He's one of your good friends in the NBA. You were really upset. Why?
I was upset because I thought he shouldn't have played. And I told this to several people, and I even told it to him that he had nothing else to prove. Back-to-back Finals MVP, back-to-back champion, and I understand it's the finals, and don't get me wrong, Steve. You don't take the finals for granted. It's hard to win a championship, right? It's hard as hell to win a championship. But one thing about it, it's hard to get to the finals, and I can understand this pain. I had to send out of Game 7, but you know, as a friend, as a brother, you want to protect his career. You want to protect him as a person more so than worrying about coming out and performing one game.
Why do you believe Kevin Durant played in Game 5?
Well, I think he felt the pressure. I mean, you know, it's a different type of thing when you're in the locker room, man. You know, you can hear guys saying, you know, certain things, or maybe KD, you know, with sources saying that KD wasn't giving his all to come back. And, you know, it was told to me that Bob Myers came and said, hey, man, just maybe come out and just give us a spark and give us some life. And I think he felt the pressure. And KD came back also because he's a competitor. He has a hard head. Now, it's my little brother. He has a hard head. But you know, at the end of the day, that situation is dead bird, tall grass.
When you consider the fact that he's laid up in a hospital bed right now, while the Toronto Raptors are getting set to go up against the Golden State Warriors tonight in Game 6, what kind of a hole do you believe the Warriors are in tonight without him, although they're in front of their home crowd for the very, very last time at the Oracle?
Well, it could go either two ways to me. They could come in here and think that people go feel sorry for them and get the doors beat off, get the brakes beat off of them. Or they could come in and rally around the situation, come together even more. I looked at their T-shirts, and they have KD on there, so that means that they go rally around them and get this win for their brother. So it could go either way. I'm looking for the Warriors to come out here and play extremely hard and finally get a win in this series in good fashion.
But you know what? As long as I've been knowing you, Kendrick Perkins, you've never looked nervous until today. You watched Kawhi Leonard warming up.
Ooh.
You watched highlights of Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh.
You see him. You called them Kawhi Jordan the other day.
Yeah.
How worried are you that Kawhi Leonard is about to ruin the Golden State Warriors last night at the Oracle?
And guess what? I changed his name. Guess what his name is now? Mr. Canada.
Mr. Canada.
Yeah, his name is Mr. Canada.
Isn't that assuming he stays?
He can't go nowhere.
What do you mean he can't go anywhere? He can do what he wants?
He cannot go anywhere.
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
He got a whole country behind him. A whole country, Steve. And I walked in here, and I'm telling you, I just have a funny feeling about
What's
tonight.
the funny feeling? Be specific. You're on national television. We want to know what that funny feeling is.
Well, the funny feeling is that I feel like this Raptors team is ready. They're prepared. They're not afraid of the Golden State Warriors. And they are really focused and locked in. And I think that the two games that they lost, they beat themselves. They beat themselves. The two games that they lost, they beat themselves. Like I said, Golden State has yet to prove that they're the better team. And me watching Kawhi warm up and how serious he is right now, boy, I tell you, look like he's ready for all the smoke in the city.
That's Kawhi Leonard out there working out right now, hitting one. The other night he hit 30 straight. That wasn't the case tonight, but he hit plenty more than he missed. Draymond Green walked in, got the T-shirt on. He seems ready to go. He seems ready to play. But that may not mean much. He cannot get a technical foul tonight.
No.
Because if they win and he gets a technical foul, he is suspended for Game 7 because of the amount of technicals he has accumulated this postseason. It would push it up to 7. What do you say to Draymond Green if he's your teammate tonight?
I was the emotional person just like Draymond Green. I led the league 3 years straight in technical fouls in the regular season.
Okay.
Doc Rivers used to tell me, he'll call me in office before the postseason and say, you know what, Perk? Hey, no text. You cannot cost us a game because it could cost us a championship. Draymond, hey, listen, I understand you're an emotional player, but you cannot be selfish and let your emotions get in the way. You leave the referees alone, just let the play go, and just play your game.
Last question for you. KD, back to Kevin Durant. In light of what has transpired, do you hope he stays in Golden State beyond this season into next season, or that he moves on?
Well, this is my take on it. When he came out of surgery, Bob Myers should have had the Supermax contract right there by his bedside, ready to for him to sign. I think he stays in Golden State, and this is the reason why. After he's fully recovered, he'll be 32 years old, going on 33.
Right.
It's no time to go rebuild nowhere else. You might as well stay here and get your money and be cool right here in Golden State.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks a lot.
I appreciate you.
Kendrick Perkins.